guys, and welcome to Paradise Lost in Books. I'm Christy, and today I'm here to talk to you about Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. This is Anna's autobiography. It's a series of anecdotes about her life, how she got famous, life before she was famous, life after she was famous. I guess go away if you don't want spoilers. I mean, it's her life, but I am going to talk more specifically about the stories in the book, so if you don't want to hear about those stories, then I guess don't watch this video until you read it. But this book is hilarious, and I loved every minute of listening to it. And Anna narrates the audiobook, which makes sense if you think about it, but she was really fun to listen to, and I thoroughly enjoyed every second of this. So if you want to read the stories for yourself before you listen to me talk about how much I loved this book, then you should probably go do that now, and then come back and watch this video, okay? There were so many times reading this book where I was just like, Anna Kendrick is me. Like, if I had a famous best friend, it would probably be Anna Kendrick. Like, I just related to her so much. Especially at the beginning, she says something about how she used to be brave and now she wonders if she's just comfortable. That was really poignant to me because I've kind of been in a period of my life where I feel like I've just been kind of there. I haven't really tried anything new, done anything exciting, really gone outside of my new comfort zone, and I have been feeling like it's time for a change, and it was kind of cool to hear her talk about that. Also, there was one part where she said, I would rather be right than be happy. Me too, girl. I feel that. I am all about being right whenever possible. Another thing I really related to, I don't remember what she was describing at this part, but she said that she was trying to fit into something she hated just to prove she could, and I felt that in my very soul. Like, I did that with drinking and clubbing in early college. I went to a few clubs, I would have drinks, I never got like completely wasted or anything, but it was just a scene that I never connected with, and every time I was at a club, I was just like, why am I here? I think I had one enjoyable club experience, but I was with one of my very best friends that I've been friends with since middle school, and that was the majority of why I enjoyed it. I also enjoyed the clubs I went to in Paris, but it was also a different experience in France than it is here in America. A couple of times I enjoyed it. For the most part, it just felt like I should do it, and I need to prove I can do it, so even though I hate it, I'm gonna do it. Another thing she said that I related to, she was defending pumpkin spice, and I was like, girl, please, I will get on that soapbox with you. Like, why is it a bad thing to like pumpkin spice? Pumpkin is delicious, and if you don't like pumpkin, there's probably something wrong with you. I fangirled so hard when she talked about certain celebrities. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend. When she was talking about how she and Lisa Kudrow decided they were the rulers of Squaresville or whatever, I was just like, oh my god, Lisa Kudrow, oh my god. I'm a huge Friends fan. She kind of sly mentioned Orlando Bloom. That was really cool. There were times where she fangirled too, and she talked about fangirling over those celebrities, and I was like, man, that sounds like something I would do. I mean, her stories just felt really funny and honest. It never felt like she was trying to be something she wasn't or represent her life as anything other than what it actually is. It genuinely just felt like you were sitting down with your best friend and she was just telling you all these crazy things that had happened to her. It was just so brutally funny and honest, and that's what made it so enjoyable to read. I also really enjoyed seeing the behind the scenes of like Broadway shows and musicals. Like, for instance, she talked about the making of Into the Woods and how Chris Pine had to just like stand on the staircase while she was doing her musical number. Just imagine Chris Pine being like, oh my god, why do I have to keep standing here? This really sucks. What the fuck, man? I mean, I'm sure he was a good guy about it, but still, that was just really funny. There was one quote that she said that just made me want to like stop my car, get out, and just be like, yas, this is just the realest thing. She said, I'm not interested in pretending to be a reluctant participant in sex because you think girls who like sex are a turnoff. If you think girls are supposed to object to sex until they find themselves incapable of resisting your magic penis, fuck you. Drop all the mics, honestly. I really don't have anything negative to say about this book. I mean, some people, I've seen negative reviews of this saying that she comes off as like pretentious, like she's like, oh, I'm just quirky little me, like I'm nobody special, just quirky little me, but I never really got that vibe from her. Like, she just seems super down to earth to me, and I just felt like it was really enjoyable. I don't usually read autobiographies or celebrity memoirs because they do come off that way, but I just never really felt that with her. One last thing that I want to point out about this book is how freaking cute it is. Like, the inside is adorable. I love all the little pictures. And I love that she includes pictures throughout, like pictures from her childhood. Like, I think that was really cool. Here's a good one. Obviously, I didn't see these until later because I listened to the audiobook. Even the chapter art, like I'm trying to find another good chapter art, but it's just so cool. Like, it just seems very artistic, and it really felt like her touch was throughout this book. It wasn't like somebody forced her to write about her life and she really didn't want to, and she just pumped something out. It felt like she really did this out of love and really wanted to make a statement, and I felt like she accomplished that. Overall, I gave Scrappy Little Nobody 5 out of 5 stars. I laughed pretty much the whole time. I felt like I had found a kindred spirit. Something that I forgot to mention that I really like about this book is she lays it all out there. Like, one thing I love about her is that she is not afraid to own up to emotions that people like to pretend you're not supposed to have. That's actually something I really like about Taylor Swift too. You know, people always want to pretend that you're not supposed to have these ugly, messy emotions, that you're not supposed to feel like petty or judgmental or mean-spirited towards anyone. But people like Anna and Taylor really own those things, and they're like, you know what? No, sometimes I do feel petty and ungrateful and mean and judgmental, but that's human and that's normal. And the way that Anna owns that in this book makes her so relatable and so enjoyable to read. So if you're like me and you don't like to pretend that life is all sunshine rainbows and we don't ever feel those immature negative emotions, I think you'll really enjoy reading Anna's book. I also really enjoy the bonus reading group guide at the end. I seriously considered just doing these 11 questions instead of an actual book talk, because it's really funny, but I just didn't feel like putting in the effort. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments down below if you've ever read this book, and if you have, what you think of it, or if you think you might want to pick up this book now because of my glowing review of it. Until next time, guys, bye!